Namaste, this is Kempo Gurudas Shunyatananda, and I want to spend a little bit of time this morning, this beautiful morning here in South Central Pennsylvania, sharing with you an idea that I think is perfect for this time of month. You know, this is the time of month when we can best let go of those things that no longer serve us, those things that are no longer a useful part of our lives. But quite often, if we let go of those things, I like to think of the analogy of having a broken down table and maybe a couple wobbly chairs in your kitchen and a couch where the cushions are just all torn up. And you make the decision one morning that you get up, you're going to put that table and chairs outside by the curb so that the trash can pick them up. You're going to go ahead and put that couch outside, and you're no longer going to be served by or surrounded by those things that no longer serve you. What happens as dinner time gets a little bit closer is you haven't replaced that table, and so you're going to go outside and you're going to rationalize that I'll just bring that table in for one more meal. I'll prop up the broken leg with a telephone book. I'll put another newspaper or something under the wobbly chair, and it'll be good just until dinner's over. When dinner finishes and you go in to watch some television or maybe read in the living room, and there's no couch. So before you know it, you've dragged that couch back in with the ripped up ratty cushions. And the next morning comes and it's time for breakfast again. And that same old table is sitting there, and you have to have breakfast somewhere, so you leave it there. And when breakfast is over, you sit down to read your mail on that same old ratty couch. And before you know it, another month has passed, and that same horrible furniture that's no longer serving you well is still in your house. See, those bad habits in our lives, those things, those relationships that are no longer healthy, they're just like that broken down table, that broken chair, and that ratty couch. Unless we replace those things with something better, something more wholesome, something more useful in our lives, then we're going to find ourselves going back out and bringing in those old habits, that old chaotic data that no longer serves us. So what I encourage you to do, this is the perfect time of the month we're coming up to a time when we can let go of everything that no longer serves us. Let it just dissolve back into the ethers. No need to beat ourselves up. No need to just be harsh on ourselves. Just say, this no longer serves me, and so I let it go. But when you let it go, just then affirm what is it that could serve you better in that instance, in that particular circumstance or aspect of your life, and bring those things into your life. Saturday is a time for tremendous change in our lives, and so as we get through the middle of this week, we can say, I'm going to just clear out all of this crap that no longer serves me, and I'm going to bring in those things. I'm going to attract those things into my life. I'm going to actively create those things in my life that will serve me better. I hope you have an incredible week. Visit us on the web at zenkondo.com. That's ZENKONDO.com. Or send me an email at kempogurudas@gmail.com. On behalf of all of us at the Contemplative Order of Compassion, this is Kempo Gurudas Shunyatananda wishing you well. Namaste.